Hey, church family. Now, I know that you've been tracking the news in regards to the spread of COVID-19. On Sunday night, the CDC asked that we postpone any gatherings that exceed 50 people. Then again, on Monday, our president and his team set new guidelines asking the American people not to meet in groups greater than 10 for the next 15 days. With these instructions comes a lot of challenges and maybe even thoughts of going against them. But God reminds us in His Word, Romans chapter 13:1, that everyone must submit to governing authorities. For all authority comes from God, and those in positions of authority have been placed there by God. It goes on to say in verse 4 that the authorities are God's servants sent for your good. We believe this to be true, and we are going to honor the wishes of our governing authorities for your good and the good of all mankind. You see, the sooner that we flatten the curve, the sooner we can get things back on its regular schedule. So what does that mean for us here at Emmanuel Fellowship Church? First off, nothing is being canceled. We are just temporarily moving all of our worship experiences online, and we're going to get creative with the way that we do church. Though there's a lot of things changing all around us, our mission and vision remains the same. We will continue bringing faith to life for families in West Texas, making disciples of Jesus Christ through lives that love, mend, train, and send. In fact, we might just have more church than ever before. Beginning next week, in addition to our 11:15 live streamed worship experience, we're going to be bringing you morning devotions led by our staff and ministry team leaders and additional live streamed worship opportunities throughout the week. For our Faith Factory kids, Pastor Kim and Kat are already at work creating ways to connect to you and disciple your children as they continue growing in their relationship with the Lord. Pastor Chris and his incredible team will be doing the same with all of our Salvage Yard students, including a live Wednesday night youth worship experience that will be streaming on multiple social media platforms. Now, when it comes to life groups, we're going to leave this up to the life group leaders' discretion, keeping in mind that there will be no child care provided, and also while complying with the CDC's Preventative Actions Guideline. While the way we do church over the next few weeks might look a little different, we are not looking at this as a setback at all, but as an opportunity to propel forward. God will be glorified. He's still on His throne, and we'll continue praising His holy name. When this is all said and done, the global church will be stronger than ever before. For we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him and who have been called according to His purposes. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. Our decision to temporarily move all of our services online has nothing to do with fear and everything to do with having a sound mind. The goal of our response right now is to slow the spread and protect those who are most vulnerable. We can do this, and it will help minimize those who get sick and avoid overwhelming our healthcare resources. I want to encourage you guys to be sure to stay connected with us through this whole thing by downloading the EFC app if you haven't already done so, and by liking and subscribing to us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We want to thank all of you for your continued generosity as we go through this trying time and as we continue working to advance the gospel. Online donations can be made at efcsweetwater.com, and written checks can be mailed to Emmanuel Fellowship Church at 1418 Haley Street. We love you guys. We're praying for you guys. Let's bring faith to life.